friends, this is Lana and welcome to Altenew's Video Hub for February of 2026. Today, the educators are gathering to show you some new and very creative ways to elevate your projects up a notch and give you ideas on how to creatively embellish your project. I will be focusing on wax seals, and for all of you who know me and follow me, you know that this is my true passion and something that I enjoy doing very much. And in today's video, I am going to show you how I actually created this beautiful seal here. But I am still going to use a little different technique that I originally planned on doing with that first wax seal. Now, I'm going to need these pearl dots. They're beautiful and perfect for this project. And I'm also going to use these awesome tools from Altenew. Now, yes, they're petal shaper tools. However, I'm going to use them in my wax seals, and the reason why I put washi tape there so I will know which size to use because they're going to match the size of my beads here. And for my stamp, I am going to use this A Gift for You wax seal. It is so perfect. I love the size, I love the shape, and the sentiment is so detailed that I don't need anything else but this stamp. And now, let us begin. One thing that I wanted to tell you is that I already have 2 wax colors already melted. And one thing to mention is never skip this step. Always use a baby wipe when you're playing with your wax seals. Trust me, this is going to come very handy. Next, I'm going to heat up this seal, and for this, I'm going to use a heat gun. This is not going to hurt your stamp by any means. Your stamps are designed to withstand that heat. And I am also going to use this palette knife set, and the reason why I'm using it is so I could scrape off the excess wax off of my seal. Now I am taking this warm wax and pouring it directly on the warm stamp. Next, I'm going to use this spatula and simply scrape off that wax. One thing that I wanted to tell you is that my spatula is also warm. So for this technique to work, you need to have a warm seal and a warm spatula. Now your spatula is going to cool down, of course, so make sure you heat it up before you scrape off your seal again. Next, grab that wipe and wipe off that excess wax all around your seal. You want that seal to be nice and clean, and I'm going to just gently scrape off that extra wax yet one more time. I want my seal to be completely clean from the residue of that pink wax. Okay, now I'm happy how that looks, and I'm going to let this cool down for a little bit before I proceed. Now my wax has stiffened here and my stamp is not completely cooled down. So you don't want this stamp to be extremely cold. You want it to be just warm to the touch, just enough, because this is going to release that wax that's stuck in these little valleys of your wax seal. Now I am pouring a lot of wax here. Yes, the spoon is really full of wax. Now, as you can see, my wax flew a little bit differently, so make sure you follow the flow of your wax. That way, when you stamp, you will always have a good impression. Now, I do want these borders to be thick, and this is the whole point of this seal. I'm gonna wait for a few seconds here before I start making dents into the seal. So without moving my wax seal stamp, I am using these tools and I'm literally just poking the holes or creating cavities inside that wax. You also need to work fast here because the wax cools down pretty fast, and it also going to depend on the temperature of your room. So make sure you work relatively fast before your wax hardens. And now I'm going to check my wax here and wait for it to cool down for a few moments. Now, do not force this. If the seal doesn't want to come off easily from the stamp, that means that it's not ready yet. So just give it a few moments. Be very gentle here. Do not force it. And as you can see, this fell right off and it looks so beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. And next, I'm going to pick these cute pearls and put them directly inside these wells. And as you can see, they fall into these cavities of that seal and they're flushed with the seal. And this is exactly what I wanted to demonstrate with the first seal. And that is it, my friends. You can see how easy and quick this technique is. Now, these pearl dots are actually part of this seal, and they are deeply embedded in that seal, and they are not going to move anywhere. I think this gives such a cool design and such a different look to your wax seals rather than putting them on top of your seal. Right now, you are putting them inside the seal, which again will make them more secure, even, and part of that actual seal. I love how this turned out. There's just a lot of details, and I hope you give this technique a try. And I wanted to tell you that this video is part of a giveaway sponsored by Altenew. Make sure to leave a comment for a chance to win one of 3 $20 gift cards or one of 4 $15 gift cards to Altenew website. And don't forget to hop along and make sure to follow and again leave a comment at each stop for a chance to win. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy tutorial, and I hope you give this technique a try. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'm always happy to answer and interact with my viewers. Big thank you goes to Altenew for organizing this hop, and thank you for being here. And I will see you soon with another video. Bye-bye.